Hi everyone, my name is Charlie, and this is Size Matters. I haven't made one of these videos in a while because I like to edit them properly, as I do tend to ramble, as can be seen from a lot of my most recent videos. However, today I wished to talk about photographs. I have a lot of these videos planned, but this one came to me the other day, and thus I thought I would share it now. Basically, I've never liked having my photograph taken, even when I was a small, thin child, like before the ages of 7. I just didn't like it. There's a video from my brother's christening where I was hiding under the table because my uncle was recording the whole thing, and I just do not like photographs. And although I have grown older and I am more willing to take photographs now, I don't care for it. Some people will be wondering, well, how are you able to make videos? And honestly, that was because in 2015, I was just like, you've had the courage to do such and such a thing, you should have the courage to do this as well. And so that's when I sat down, recorded the classics book tag, and the rest, as they say, has been an inordinate amount of history that many people wish didn't exist. Basically, I don't know where it comes from, I don't know why, I don't like having my photograph taken, but the other day, I did this event that I've now uploaded a picture of, and uploaded a video of, sorry, and I know that I'm fat. I know there is no avoiding that. I see it every day when I come to work, because I don't have like full length mirror at home, so I use the one at work. And I know that I have lost 2.5 stone, and I know that I have now actually kept that off. But then I saw this video the other day, which I've recorded myself, so I'm the only person to blame. I decided that I wanted to actually share this with you, and basically, I don't know why I chose to record it at such an unflattering angle. I don't know why I walked back to the phone to see it, but just looking at my body in that photo left me incredibly disgusted. And I ain't lying, in those videos, just to see that video, it actually makes me feel a bit sick with disgust. And I can say this about myself, I wouldn't say it about anybody else. And it's just one of those things where I was like, you can't blame your jumper, you can't blame your jeans, you can't blame any item of clothing you're wearing. You are actually shaped like that. That's what you look like. And I knew that I had to upload that video because the people there had seen me recording it. I wanted to share it. I'd made a point of recording flaming 20 minutes of me reading, and I suppose that's it. Like, the whole thing that set me off to decide that I wanted to properly stick to losing the weight was that a few years ago at the Barnaby Festival, one of the ladies from the writers group, Jill Walsh, who's done the banner for my channel and some of the other photographs that I use to publicise my books, just came and took photographs of us for the writers group's Facebook page. And I saw this photograph of me, and I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated how I looked. I felt like I'd reached that stage in size of being the stereotypical fat person that I never wanted to be. And to see that, just caught in a photo, captured and uploaded to the internet where I couldn't hide from it or delete it myself, was very shameful. And it does come to this thing of just feeling very ashamed of having your photograph taken, because when you're fat, I think that you do want to hide it, and you don't want to admit how big you actually have reached, because as we know, it is seen as a failure. And I've mentioned it before, and I will continue to mention it, that for me, it is a failing as a human being to have reached this size. It is a mistake. It's something gone wrong. And whilst I do, I keep trying to fix it. on my days off, I've been trying, I've been going out especially to do walks to, reach the 10,000 steps that I wasn't actually reaching. And I enjoy walking, but I've always, before 2010, had this real worry about walking into town on my own. Now I've just reached the point, I think there's just a change in you where you're like, there's really nothing to fear. Well, obviously, there's still some stuff you can fear, but you can walk into town. And so there's been this change where I'm walking more, which hasn't actually shown itself much on the scales, which I found really disappointing. And I can only put it down to the fact that for the first 2 months of the year, I've been vegetarian, and I'm still continuing that now. But when it first started out, I was just like, my mother was buying everything that was there, and I was getting everything that was there, and unfortunately, it did include a lot of cheese. So whilst I have stuck within that £3 threshold of what I have gained since I stopped going to Weight Watchers, it's still not good, and it's still terrible for me to sit here after making these videos and after trying really hard for properly 12 weeks now, because I did, I stayed the same, but I gave up for a while. 12 weeks of just not getting anywhere, and I bought scales especially so that I could see, and I know that focusing on the scales isn't the best thing, but it's nice to just have like an idea that you're going the right way. And I just struggle to think of what I can do, of all the things that I could cut out. The other day, I really limited the amount of food I ate. Like, before I went and did that reading, I had 3 mushrooms and some scrambled egg and an apple and a banana. And I was like, right, that's it, that's all we can have. And that was through the course of the day. And maybe that is a lot of food. I don't know. Maybe that is too much than I should be having. Maybe nutritionally, I should just be having a lettuce leaf. I definitely should not be recording myself from the side. This is why I just record everything from the chest up. There. That's all we get. We just compress the entire body down to this size. I could turn into that guy from Doctor Who. What's it, Vengeance on Varos, that guy. Although he was a slug. I don't want to be a slug. Anyway. Do you like having your photograph taken? Do you really care? Is it just something that I need to get used to and should just, like, buck up or shut up, that sort of thing? Anyway, please feel free to discuss some of the things I've said in the comments down below. I hope you got something out of this video, and until next time, that is all.